my niggas ride for me. I got niggas that'll die for me. You niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. You niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodge a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you round some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw. They never deliver, they got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow, I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone, you ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respect it like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga, you ain't got the heart. You ain't about to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga, play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me. All my niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
Outside, you in the crib, but the boy outside, I get it on outside. From the dust to the dawn outside, so in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, your bladder be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside, I get it on outside. And that's a definite, cannonball, wrecking shit, excellent. Ron Barack and bombing like the president.
Hey, shalom, mix, bro. This is the Israelite School and University of Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And we are not affiliated with any other Israelite group, man. And tonight we're going to go in on a heavy topic, man. We're going to go in on a topic for our brothers and sisters out there in the world during this time of the year right here, man. You know, right now we got Thanksgiving coming up, and we know a lot of our brothers and sisters are going to celebrate Thanksgiving. We know a lot of our people are going to come together from all across towns and all across the United States to come and celebrate Thanksgiving and act as if Thanksgiving is a glorious day. But little do our people know, Thanksgiving has nothing to do with black people, with Latinos, or with Native Indians. Thanksgiving is a day of the murder of the Native Indians, man. And when you sit down at your table and you sit down to eat your meal and enjoy it, you're having a dinner to show honor to the murder, rape, and robbery of the Native Indians. And not only just that, but also for the transatlantic slave trade. Because what nobody likes to talk about and what people fail to realize is, with the Native Indians being conquered by the so-called European man, they also started the transatlantic slave trade with them. Because when they were taking them and taking over this land, they were taking our brothers and sisters, which are the tribe of Gad, the Native Indians, and they were shipping them all over the world. They were shipping them back to England, back to Britain, back to these different lands in these various places, taking them to Brazil, to Spain, and all of these different places. And also, in essence, with them doing that, that helped procreate the transatlantic slave trade. So when you sit down to enjoy that meal, just know you're celebrating the death and the murder of your own people, of your ancestors. You're showing honor to the transatlantic slave trade, and nobody likes to tell you that. But here in the ISUPK, we're going to let you know that that meal that you're eating is a dinner for death. And you wonder why they've been on the news saying that they're going to cancel Thanksgiving. You know, you trying to figure out the reason why the Most High has allowed coronavirus to pick back up like it has. Because the Most High is tired of our people not listening. Nobody wants to listen. You know, everybody wants to do their own thing. Everybody wants to sit down at the table and cook and swear to the Most High that, you know, only reason we're doing Thanksgiving because it's something for the family. It's something we should do. You know, this is how our family comes together. You know, we don't do it because of, you know, what America does it for, but we do it for our family. That's bull crap. You do it because America told you to do it. How come you don't have a dinner another day? Why can't you have a dinner in October with your family? Why can't you make your own dinner? How come you have to listen to the oppressor and allow him to tell you what day to have a good meal on? It's because we're still slaves, man. We're still slaves and we still are obeying massa. And it is a shame to see black Latinos and some Native Indian people sit down on Thanksgiving to show honor to a meal that represents the death and the murder and the rape and the robbery of our people, man. Like, we shouldn't be sitting down and eating this food. We shouldn't be doing it, man. If you could you get me Proverbs chapter 4, verse 14? Man, you should not be sitting down, man.
You want me to read when I got it, sir?
Yeah, come.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked.
The what?
Enter not into the path of the wicked.
What does this mean when it says enter not into the path of the wicked? We got anybody in class?
Yeah, come.
Anybody that's
People still checking in.
okay? Come, give y'all a little time, but if you in class, I want y'all to start tuning in to answer some questions. And my question was for this scripture right here: what does it mean when it says enter not into the path of the wicked? What does it mean when it says enter not into the path of the wicked? Oh, we got one? All right, Khan, what we got out?
True Rashan said, don't follow the wicked ways of them.
That is exactly right, Ashan. Give him a hand. That is exactly right. That's exactly right. Don't follow the ways of the wicked, man. Don't follow in their footsteps. Because little do we know, that's what we're doing when we're celebrating Thanksgiving. We're following in the footsteps of a murderer, man. We're following in the footsteps of the wicked. Because Thanksgiving has nothing to do with black people. What black people don't understand, we were not celebrating Thanksgiving when we were in the cotton field picking cotton. We didn't have turkeys on the table. We didn't have the dressing that your mama likes to make and your grandma likes to make. There was no cranberry sauce. Do you know what we was doing when they were celebrating Thanksgiving? We were picking cotton and serving them their food. And it just goes to show you that it only a slave would celebrate Thanksgiving, man. Only a good slave would celebrate Thanksgiving. Only a slave, man. A real man, a real woman, a real brother, a real sister that knows the truth behind it would have some type of honor and respect for their people. To know I'm not celebrating this. I'm not going to add in on this to show worship to these people for what they did to the Native Indians. I'm not going to eat a meal to show thanks to them for what they did to my brothers, man. Because that's what our people are doing. All of that food you stay up cooking. What is it? Thanksgiving is on Thursday?
A concert.
A lot of black people, a lot of Judites are going to wake up Wednesday morning and start preparing Thanksgiving food for Thursday. They're going to go in there and get that raggedy ass turkey. They're going to stuff it with God knows what. Going to put all the season on it, let it marinate, and get that disgusting ham ready, which is an abominable food in the eyes of the Most High also. Gonna get that ready and get all the other stuff prepped up and gonna get those chitlins. Ooh, ain't gonna take all this time to prepare a meal to show honor to the murder, rape, and robbery of the Native Indians. And we wonder why on Thanksgiving it's always some altercation within our families. It's always some situation happening on Thanksgiving with our family. You know how many people that don't got hurt, beat, shot, and killed on Thanksgiving from other family members because they wanted to try to celebrate this day? Tons of people, man. Because the Most High is not with us when it comes to celebrating Thanksgiving. Right. We have our own feast days. And one of our feast days is coming up, matter of fact. And that feast that's coming up is the Feast of Dedication. It's called the Hanukkah. That's one of our feast days. That's what we're supposed to be, doing. Not Thanksgiving, man. Not Thanksgiving. Not the day that our enemies murdered our brothers and had a dinner to show, their gratitude, their thanks for that. Like, that is an honor of them winning. That's like Thanksgiving is like, it's like you get into a fight with somebody. And then they beat you down. They beat you down real bad. I'm talking about they beat you down so bad that they have you in the hospital for like 3 or 4 months. And so with them beating you down that bad to show how happy they are about winning that fight against you, they have a dinner. They have a dinner and they was like, yeah, we beat the hell out of him. We gonna drink, we gonna eat good on this day because we beat him down. And you being in the hospital, you get out and you decide to go there and eat the dinner with them. To show like, hey, yeah, I know y'all beat me down, but I'm gonna eat with y'all too because, I want to, how they say, I want to do this for the family.
Right.
No, you eating a meal to show how you got your tail kicked, man. To show how your brothers got murdered. Like, do you know how good they have to feel, the oppressors have to feel to know that we have these black people, these Native Indians and these Hispanics sitting down, not even them anymore. Now you got Chinese people doing it, Japanese people, East Indians. I'm talking about even they're celebrating Thanksgiving now. I went inside of a grocery store. What are them people? What's that place that where we be getting the lamb from all the time? I don't know that denomination though. Hot Sales Food Market or something like that over there.
Yeah, it's I think they call it like Halif Foods.
Yeah, Halif Foods.
Something like that.
I don't know the denomination though.
Yeah, they are Muslim.
They Muslim. They some Muslims, but even they had a sign on their door say, "Come get your Thanksgiving turkey from." And I was like, God damn. I was like, even the Muslims celebrate Thanksgiving? I was like, you're supposed to be getting your jihad on somewhere. But they're celebrating Thanksgiving now. Everybody's caught up in this, man. Everybody's caught up in this feast day thinking that it is really something glorious to do. But in all actuality, it's just the day that they show worship and they show thanks and they show honor to their ancestors for how they won against the Native Indians, how they stole this land and took it. And we have decided to sit down and join them and have dinner with them as well. Do you know how shameful that is to your brothers and sisters, man? In the ISUPK, we would never sit down and have a Thanksgiving, man, and eat that disgusting food, man. Never, man. Can you read that scripture for me again?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of the evil man.
Right. Don't go in the way of the evil man. Because that's what we're doing when we're celebrating Thanksgiving. We're going into the way of this evil man. Who are some of these evil men? Who are some of these evil men? Andrew Jackson, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, and the list goes on and on. We're following in the path of these wicked men when we sit down and have Thanksgiving, man. And you really think, that this is like a great thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a great thing. And everybody loves to say it's horrible when black people try to make an excuse for them to celebrate Thanksgiving. That one excuse is always this: we just bringing our family together, man. We just eating for the family. Nigga, you eating because it's Thanksgiving.
Right.
That's why you eating. You eating because it's Thanksgiving. You ain't eating because you don't even like half of the damn people at the house. Yeah, most of the time when they doing the Thanksgiving, some of y'all be outside on the porch getting drunk. Hey, you coming in, Uncle Leroy? Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna sit outside. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show you, man, like that Thanksgiving is nothing, man. To see our brothers and sisters get out there and try to celebrate that, like it's so right. We're in the Thanksgiving spirit, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, 30 minutes later, Leroy out there fighting his own damn son over some beef, over some problems. Next thing you know, Thanksgiving council. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all wasting y'all damn time, man, sitting up there celebrating Thanksgiving, acting like it's something righteous to do. It's nothing righteous to do about Thanksgiving, man.
Right.
How can you celebrate the death and the murder of innocent children, innocent babies, man? Let me get some information. I'm gonna get an article for you, man. Damn, I had a good article, man. I gotta see, can I find it, man? But it was a great article. I think I got it right here. Yeah, I do got it. Salaki, bear with me, y'all. Salaki. All right, yeah. This is from an article from CNN, man. This is going into some details about Thanksgiving. You've been lied to we've been lied to for so many years here in America, man. We've been lied to our whole lives. We all think Thanksgiving is just, this day that, everybody sits around and eat turkey. And the Native Indians gave up the land for free, and, they gave up the land for a bag of beans and some bullets. Bull crap they tell us. But this article right here was by, by CNN? Slovakia. This article was by, I can't think of the name of these people. Was it the Washington Post? And they were just going into some details about how, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is from the Smithsonian magazine, Salakia. Matter of fact. All right, and this is from the Smithsonian Magazine, and it reads, "The myths of the Thanksgiving story and the lasting damage they imbue." And it starts out. It says, "In truth, massacres, disease, and American Indian tribal politics are what shape the Pilgrim Indian alliance at the root of the holiday."
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
All right, I'm gonna get to read this article for you, and it reads. It says, most pugnacity, I can't even say that. Most pugnacity using a shared dinner as a symbol for colonialism really has it backwards. No question about it. When Pumpkin leader Usapaquin reached out to the English at Plymouth and wanted an alliance with them, but it's not because he was intentionally friendly. It's because his people have been decimated by an epidemic disease. So this is showing you why the Native Indians made this alliance with the so-called Pilgrims. It wasn't because they were friendly. It wasn't because they were nice to each other. It wasn't because they got along with each other. The only reason the Native Indians sat down and tried to make some type of agreement with the Pilgrims is because the Native Indians were dying from diseases that the Pilgrims had brought over across seas. Like, that's the only reason they made an alliance with them, because they was like, listen, so many of our people are dying from this disease. You know, let's try to make an alliance so we could at least try to get along with each other. And, you know, you go on your side and I go on my side, because my people are dying horribly from this disease that y'all have brought to us. We don't want y'all around us. Y'all go on y'all side and let us stay here. So the Native Indians, our Gaddite brothers, wanted to make some type of alliance with them, man. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to make some type of alliance with them, but this is what our brothers and sisters don't know. This is what they don't understand about what the scripture says, man. About when you try to make an alliance with these oppressors, man, with these devils. You're not supposed to try to make an alliance with them. But our brother, man, he tried to make an alliance with them because he thought that might have been the best thing to do in order for him to save his people. In order for him to get his people to stop dying. He thought it might have been best for them to make an alliance. But I'm going to get a scripture for you that shows you why you shouldn't make an alliance with these devils, man. I'm going to show you why you shouldn't make an alliance with these devils. If you could, Salaya, could you get me Psalms chapter 55, verse 20? Because this is what the Wapange leader, Usapaquin, wanted to do. He reached out to the English at Plymouth and wanted an alliance with them. And he did it out of ignorance. He didn't do it because he thought, you know, hey, we cool with each other. We all friends. I'm just going to make this alliance and, you know, we're going to get down and everybody going to be cool. That is not the reason why. We've been lied to in these schools when they have told us that the Native Indians wanted to get along with the Pilgrims and sit down and have dinner with them. That's not true. The only reason they wanted to make alliance with them was because they were dying from the epidemic disease that these white people had brought across from seas. Like, y'all don't understand. Do y'all know where syphilis comes from? Syphilis comes from you having sex with animals. That's how it got started. So what were they doing on these boats in order for them to have syphilis? Put it together. And they brought smallpox. Put smallpox in blankets and gave it to the Gaddites, man. The Gaddites weren't used to being around such a type of people that was so nasty and so disgusting and so filthy. Because that is the oppressor's culture, man. Nasty, disgusting, filthy. I see them sometimes at the jobs, go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, and don't wash their hands. And we wonder why everybody's getting sick, man. But our brother, man, Usapaquin, man, Usapaquin, he reached out to the English at Plymouth, which were Caucasian people, and he tried to make an alliance. But this is what he didn't know about trying to make that alliance with him. You can read that out if you got it up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
And that's what these English did, man. Even though Usapaquin reached out to them, and wanted to make an alliance with him, they reached out their hand at those who were at peace with them, man. Because the Gadites, the Native Indians, were at peace with these people. They taught these people how to survive and how to live. And how did they repay them back? By giving them diseases, man. By giving them diseases. You know what I'm saying? And like it says in the article, he said, Usa Quinn said, man, he said the only reason he did it was because his people have been decimated by epidemic disease. And Usa Quinn sees the English as an opportunity to fend off his tribal rebels. And that was even worse, man. This brother was a traitor at the same time. He wanted to fend off the other people in the tribes, man. He wanted to fight off his own brothers, man. So what did he do? He went to the devil to try to make an alliance with him, man. Tried to go shake hands with him, thinking things were going to be better, man. I mean, this man is already destroying your people. Your people are dying at a phenomenal rate from a disease, and now you're going to go down there and try to shake his hand to get along with him? Go ahead, you can keep reading up.
He hath broken his covenant.
And when Usa Quinn made this covenant with him, he thought everything was going to be okay, man. He thought everything was going to be okay. But this is what happened to him when he went down. I'm going to keep reading. This is what happens. So like it says, and Usa Quinn sees the English as an opportunity to fend off his tribal rebels. That's not the stuff of Thanksgiving pageants. The Thanksgiving myth doesn't address the deterioration of the relationship cultivated in one of the most horrific colonial Indian wars on record, King Philip's War, and also doesn't address Wampum's survival and adaptation over the centuries, which is why they're still here despite the odds. So even though they went down there and tried to make this agreement, he tried to get along with him and shake hands with him, guess what happened? A war still broke out.
Right.
A war still happened. Even though he tried to go down there and make an alliance with him, the King Philip's War still happened, man. You can go ahead and read that scripture out.
You want me to keep reading?
Come.
Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
And that's how they got Usa Quinn, man. Or Usimi Quinn. They got him with them smooth words, man. Yeah, we gonna make an alliance, man. Everything's gonna be all right. We gonna be friends. We gonna be cool. You know, we gonna sit down together. We gonna have dinner. Everything's gonna be okay. But go ahead.
But war is in his heart.
But what?
But war is in his heart.
The King Philip's War was what?
War was in his heart.
It was in their hearts, man. The whole time they thought they were making an alliance with them, the whole time war was in their hearts, man. And this is why King Philip's War happened. Because they didn't want it. They didn't even give a damn. Even though they stretched out their hand and they were at peace with them, war was still in their heart, man. They still wanted to murder. He said, Sean said he think they blocked the class. Good night. Esau wants Esau is mad. It's all good, Esau. We still gonna blaze on him. Bear with me right quick, y'all.
Oh, shit.
They blocked it.
Shit, like it. Am I clicking you on real quick?
Huh?
Am I clicking you on real quick?
Hey, Salaka, anybody in the class, type in 1 if you can hear the class. Hey, Salaka, anybody in the class, type in 1 if you can hear the class.
That's the Facebook.
Okay. Well, you can't see comments in there, so they must have blocked us. Hey, Salaki, about that. We had a little technical difficulty with Esau, man. You know how the devil is, man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue, man. We're gonna go ahead and keep blazing on this Thanksgiving, man. You know, I see some people are getting emotional about Thanksgiving, about them not being able to enjoy their turkeys. You know what I'm saying? Some people have got emotional about it. But listen, man, Thanksgiving is a horrible day, man. Thanksgiving is a horrible day, and you're horrible if you celebrate it, man. You just celebrating the day, man. You're celebrating a myth. That's what you're celebrating. You're celebrating the myth that Native Indians really sat down with the Pilgrims and had a good dinner. And the worst thing is when they do that little play in the school for the children, man. They get the children in the school to dress up like the Indians, and you already know who the Pilgrims. They got little Rebecca, little Jessica, and little Timmy dressed up as the Pilgrims, and then they have Issachar and Judah and some of the guys dressed up looking horrible in them little dingy clothes, and they bring corn and everybody's shaking hands and acting like everything is so good, and they sit down and just eat. But yes, we're gonna eat and have a good time. No, man, that ain't what. Hey, man, no, man, no, that is not how it happened. All right, I'm trying to find this in this article. All right, we're going to keep reading, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's going to go celebrate Thanksgiving. And you're going to wonder why. You're going to wonder why so many bad things happen after Thanksgiving. You're going to wonder why coronavirus is going to hit a lot of people who ate and celebrated Thanksgiving, man. You're going to wonder why. Because the Most High isn't with us doing this, man. Now we're going to go into the King Philip's War, man. We're going to go into King Philip's War, man. All right, and I got the definition for it. This is King Philip's War, sometimes called the First Indian War, Metacom's War, Metacomet's War, or they call it Pometacomet's Rebellion. All right, it was an armed conflict in 1675 and lasted to 1678 between the indigenous inhabitants of New England and New England colonists and the indigenous allies. The war was named for Metacom, the Wampanoag chief who adopted the name Philip because of the friendly relation between his father, Massasoit, and the Mayflower Pilgrims. And that's what they didn't understand. Like, our people still don't get it, man. This was 1675, man. And our people were making alliance with these devils and had became friends with these people, man. Thinking everything was going to be okay. You know, like, these good people. And that's why the scripture says their words were smoother than butter. And you have to be careful with these oppressors, man. You have to understand who you're dealing with. A lot of guys used to say back then, you got to be careful with Esau because they speak with a second tongue. They speak with a second tongue. You know what I'm saying? Their words are smoother than butter. It sounds nice. It sounds good. But really, they just want to kill you, man. That's what they really want to do. They really just want to kill you and murder you. That's what they really want to do, man. All right, I'm going to keep reading. And it says, the war was named for Metacom, the Wampanoag chief who adopted the name Philip because of the friendly relationship between his father, Massasoit, and the Mayflower Pilgrims. The war continued in the most northern reaches of New England until the signing of the Treaty of Casco Bay in April 1678. Can you read that scripture again for me?
Come on. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 55. You want to go to verse 20?
Come.
Verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Like he just said in this about the King Philip's War. Metacom, the Wampanoag chief, he was friends with the Mayflower Pilgrims. His father was friends with them. Go ahead.
He had broken his covenant.
And that's what it just said right here. It says the war continued in the most northern regions of the New England until the signing of the Treaty of the Casco Bay in 1678. Well, let me ask you this question: How did that work out? How did that go? I guess that alliance is still good. I guess that treaty is still standing, man. I guess that treaty is still good. Go ahead.
Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
All right.
But war was in his heart.
And I'm going to keep reading some more of this, man, because this is going to show you how much war these devils had in their heart for the native Indians, man. All right, I'm going to keep reading. It says, the war continued in the most northern reaches of New England until the signing of the Treaty of the Casco Bay in April 1678. Massasoit had maintained a long-standing alliance with the colonists. Metacom was his youngest son, and he became tribal chief in 1662 after Massasoit's death. Metacom, however, forewent his father's alliance between the Wampanoags and the colonists after repeated violations by the colonists. The colonists insisted that the peace agreement in 1671 should include the surrender of Indian guns. Then 3 Wampanoags were hanged in Plymouth Colony in 1675 for the murder of another Wampanoag, which increased the tensions. Indian raiding parties attacked homesteads and villages throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Maine over the next 6 months. and the colonial militant retaliated. The Nagarsetes remained neutral, but several individuals, Nagarsetes, participated in raids of the colonist strongholds and the militia. So colonial leaders deemed them to be in violation of peace treaties. The colonists assembled the large armies that New England had yet mustered, consisting of 100,000 militants and 150 Indian allies. Good night, man. So our own brothers had joined. It's no different than what's going on tonight, man. It's no different than seeing black and Latino men fight in America's army. It's no different than seeing black Latinos and Native Indians joining the police force, man. You are a traitor to your own people, man. And so are these 150 Gadites, man. All right, I'm going to keep reading. And it says, and Governor Joshua Winslow, good night, Winslow, sheesh, marshaled that them to attack the Nagarsetes in November 1675. They attacked and burned Indian villages throughout Rhode Island territory, culminating with the attack on the Nagarsetes main fort in the Great Swamp Fight. An estimated 600 Nagarsetes were killed, and the Indian colonists was then taken over by Nagarsetes Conachet. They pushed back the colonial frontier in Massachusetts Bay, Plymouth, and Rhode Island colonies, burning towns as they went, including Providence, in March 1676. However, the colonial militias overwhelmed the Indian contingent, and by the end of the war, the Wampanoags and the Nicaraguan allies were almost completely destroyed. On August 12, 1676, Metacom fled to Mount Hope, where he was killed by the militia. Good night, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna read some more, man. I'm gonna read the last little article. And it says, King Philip's War began the development of the independent American identity. The New England colonists faced their enemies without support from any European government or military, and this began to give them a group identity separate and distant from Britain. So that's what you celebrate on Thanksgiving, man. This is the day America got their independence, man.
Right.
America finally got their independence, and how did they get it? By murdering and killing the Native Indians, man. They wanted the Native Indians to give up their guns and just be peaceful and just be good old Native Indians, man. That's what they wanted, man. They wanted our people to be good slaves, man. Just to be so servile and just listen and do whatever they tell them to do. That's why it's a dishonor for you to celebrate Thanksgiving, man. Slide, y'all, could you get me Amos chapter 5, verse 21?
It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21.
This is for everybody who thinks they're going to have a good old Thanksgiving tomorrow. You think, Thanksgiving is Thursday. You think Thanksgiving is going to be so good and so glorious to you. You're going to dip them, you're going to drench those chitlins in hot sauce with the potato salad. Good night. Eating potato with doo-doo. You're going to eat the ham, another abomination in the eyes of the Most High. And then you're going to wash it all down with that dry turkey and that horrible cranberry sauce. Who eats cranberry sauce on other days during the year besides Thanksgiving?
Right.
Answer me that. Who else eats cranberry sauce? I ain't never seen nobody eat cranberry sauce during the year besides Thanksgiving. Let me know. What other days do y'all eat cranberry sauce out there, you Christians? I know my brothers and sisters in the UPK, we ain't eat no damn Thanksgiving turkey. Everything dry. You just got a mess of food. You got this big plate from Big Mama, and everything is sliding amongst each other. You got collard greens mixing in with the yams. The yams mixing in with the dressing. You got chitlins with the chitlins juice just mixing in with everything. You got the potato salad next to you, and you wonder why you get sick. you go ahead up.
Then they got the ham mixed with the turkey.
What the heck?
Nice.
They get a old piece of chitlin and wrap it all together and eat it like good and dip that in the yams. And you wonder why you get sick. You wonder why that next morning you wake up, oh, I don't feel too good. Look what you just ate. You just ate God knows what. Ham with the chitlins. Good night. With the collard greens been soaking in hog maws. You got the damn collard greens ain't no good no more. Collard greens sitting in the hog maw. The dressing, I don't know. I ain't had dressing in so long. I don't know what they do now. A lot of people gonna get sick this year. And this is for y'all thinking that and then they had the audacity to sit at the table and pray over all that filth.
Right.
If you in the UPK, man, even if you a new brother and sister coming into this school, do not go to your family's house to celebrate Thanksgiving, man. Especially if you're in this truth and they know that you're starting to come into this truth, you're starting to transition yourself over. And what they like to say is when they find out that you starting to follow the Bible right and correctly, they're going to say, oh, man, you on that crazy stuff. You on that crazy stuff. The Bible this, the Bible that, the Bible this, the Bible that. They're looking for you to come celebrate Thanksgiving so they can shame you in your face. Once you take that first bite of that food, they're going to say, I knew you was still the same. They see that chitlin juice dripping off your chin. You over there slobbing down the chitlins. You just with the hot sauce and dip it with the potato salad. When they see you do that, they're going to be like, I knew you was still the same. Come on, you might well come outside and hit the blunt too. You might well come outside and hit the blunt. That's what they're going to do. They're going to see you. They're going to see what you really about. Then they're going to say, you know what? Man, he or she, they ain't really about that Bible like they say. Look at them. They over here eating Thanksgiving. And they telling us that we shouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving. But going to come over here and get a plate. Don't even get the plate. Don't even let the family members say, hey, I'm a cook. You want a plate? No. I do not want the plate.
He said, I do not want
I don't want you to think that I'm with that. As long as you take that plate, every year they're going to continue to celebrate Thanksgiving until the Most High wipes this place out.
Right.
They're going to bring you a plate every time. Yeah, he don't celebrate it, but he still get a plate. They're going to look at you like, this nigga's a hypocrite. How he don't celebrate, but he still take the plate? Come on. I'm like we said, man, if you're new coming into the truth, man, and you a student, you know what I'm saying, and you're learning, we're telling you, do not go to your family member's house. Don't do it. Fight through this demon. I know all your family's gonna be there. I know you ain't seen Uncle John since last year, or your aunts, and you know it feels right when you in the world. It feels right to be in there with all your family drinking and, you know, having a good time, laughing and kicking back. But what about the Native Indians? What are they doing? You think they drinking, kicking back, sitting down, enjoying turkey and Thanksgiving? No, they're sad. It is a day of mourning for them. We should be mourning with them. We should be sad with our brothers and sisters, man. Because we don't even know Thanksgiving, man. Like I said, Thanksgiving is really the celebration of the slaughter of the Native Indians and the taking of their land. And with the oppressors taking this land from our brothers, the Gadites, they put the Gadites in slavery. And this is how the transatlantic slave trade was transitioned and started. So when you sit down and celebrate Thanksgiving, you celebrating all of that. You celebrating the murder, the rape, the robbing, the stealing of this land, the transatlantic slave trade, your ancestors being put into slavery. That's what you're celebrating when you celebrate Thanksgiving. Because the transatlantic slave trade would have never happened if they wouldn't have put the Gadites in slavery. It would have never happened. But the Most High wanted it to happen anyway. But I'm just saying that in reference, like, you can't have one without the other, man. You can't sit down and say, well, you know, I ain't celebrating it, but, you know, I know what happened. No, you don't know what happened. You don't even care. You don't give a damn. Go eat your turkey. Go eat your chitlins. Go get you a chitlin wrapped donut and enjoy yourself. Go ahead. But this is what the Most High had to say about your feast day, your Thanksgiving. Go ahead up.
Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast day.
The Most High said he what?
I hate.
He likes.
I hate.
He loves it.
I hate.
I thought the Most High don't hate anything. What did the Most High say?
I hate.
He hates your what?
and despise your feast days.
Ooh, not only does he hate it, he despises your feast day. He can't even stand the fact that you're even trying to celebrate this feast day, man. Do you know how angry the Most High has to be for him to say, I hate your feast day? He is pissed. He is angry as hell to see y'all down there cooking up the turkey, carving the turkey. What's the thing they love to say? Who gonna carve the turkey? We gonna let Uncle Joe carve the turkey. Uncle Joe come in, and Uncle Joe's the family molester. He done molested everybody in the damn family because y'all have the dinners and everything. And guess what? That same person that molested majority of the family, he's sitting at the table with y'all. Then you get Uncle Joe, come cut the turkey. Uncle Joe, come cut the turkey. Uncle Joe come over there. He cut the turkey. It's feeling real uncomfortable because that sister he molested, she's sitting right there. And Uncle Joe gonna do something. He gonna have some nerve. He gonna cut the turkey and gonna give the first piece to her. Just to let her know, yeah, here you go. Put it right on your plate. Right. Just to rub it on there some more. And next thing you know, the fight gonna break out. Her husband's gonna knock Uncle Joe out. You know what I'm saying? Because she's told her husband about what Uncle Joe did to her when she was 13, and the husband gonna look at it as a sign of disrespect. And Uncle Joe, who's about 66 years old, gonna call the turkey and put it on her plate, and the husband gonna knock him out and probably kill Uncle Joe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What are we doing, man? What are we doing in 2020 celebrating Thanksgiving, man? With all of the things that's going on in the world right now, man. With everything that has happened to us, man. What are we doing, man? Why in the hell are we celebrating Thanksgiving, man? Come on, man. We want to love our oppressors that bad, man? That we want to celebrate the day that they murdered the Native Indians? Come on, man. That is horrible, man. That is a disloyal thing to do, man. You wouldn't want nobody to have a dinner to show thanks for y'all being in slavery, right? What if they had a day called Thanks Slavery Day? And it was a day that they got together and ate fried chicken and macaroni and cheese with cornbread, green beans and collards to show them how thankful they are that black people got put into slavery. It'll be an uproar. Black people wouldn't celebrate it. But I'm pretty sure the East Indians would. East Indians, the Chinese, the Moabites, they would love it.
Right.
But you wouldn't celebrate it. You wouldn't want nobody else to celebrate it. You wouldn't want the Mexicans to celebrate it. You wouldn't want the Native Indians to celebrate it. So why celebrate Thanksgiving? Why celebrate that, man? Why make our brothers feel even more worse, man? Why, man? For the family? Are you serious? You want to bring the family together? Come on, man. Have some courage, man. Have some respect, man. Have some dignity for your people, man. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving, man. Good night. Go ahead. You can read that again, huh?
The book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
The Most High hates and he despises your feast days. Go ahead.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
The Most High don't even smell that food, man. Y'all sitting over there trying to bless the food, and you thinking the Most High the Most High smells all day. He's like, yeah, man, you sit down, y'all grabbing hands, everybody got their head down, and hopefully that sister ain't got to grab Uncle Joe's hand before he carves that turkey. Everybody praying, and you got to hold their hand, and oh man, my family wasn't that close, so we didn't really have Thanksgiving like that. When we did, a fight always did break out somewhere. Right. Somebody always got into a fight, or somebody did something nobody didn't like. You know what I'm saying? So then everybody getting together, holding hands, they got the head down. Who gonna say the prayer? Who gonna say the prayer? Somebody saying the prayer, Lord Jesus, please bless this food and let this food be good and give us strength and wisdom to go on through the rest of 2020. Da-da-da. But the Most High say he what?
I despise your feast days.
The Most High hates that, man. He despises that. Go ahead.
And I will not smell in your solemn assembly.
He don't smell that trash, man. He don't smell none of that food. You don't wasted your time cooking for hours and hours and hours. The Most High don't smell none of that. Go ahead.
Verse 22, though ye offer me burnt offerings,
Even though you offer him burnt offering, even though you offer this food to the Most High, go ahead.
and your meat offerings,
And your meat offerings, your pork, your turkey, go ahead.
I will not accept them.
Most High don't accept that crap. You in there praying for the food. Lord, please bless this food. Please, Lord, bless this food. Most High is disgusted by your meals, man. The Most High is hard. He's disgusted with the food you put on that table, man. And they had the audacity to ask him to bless that food, man. So, God, you can get Psalms 106, verse 28. And let me show you. Let me put y'all in on a little secret. Let me show you how they disrespect the native Indians on Thanksgiving, and then they turn around and disrespect us on the same day. Let me tell you how they do that. Black people go out and celebrate Thanksgiving. Latinos do too. You know, everybody's getting into the American spirit. Everybody wants to do what America does. So our people go out and celebrate Thanksgiving. And then once they get through celebrating Thanksgiving, what do they have? I want people to come in and ask you this question. Right after Thanksgiving, what do they have? What do they have on the same day as Thanksgiving? You know, after you don't ate your food, they don't give you a little time to let it digest. What do they have right on Thanksgiving for people? If you in the class, let me see, can I get an answer from some people? Let me see who's paying attention. Damn, sounds so horrible, man. You have to speak Hebrew in the kingdom of heaven. Anybody had an answer? Anything I got?
I'm not sure, sir. Yashar Banat said football.
That's another insult, but that's more of an insult to the native Indians. But no, that's not it. That football is an insult, though, because they always got the Washington Redskins playing the damn Cowboys. On the day of Thanksgiving, after you eat your food and you enjoy yourself, what do they have on that same day to show even more disrespect to black people after they don't disrespect the native Indians? I'm gonna give it to y'all for time's sake. I'm gonna try to see if somebody get it, man. All right, I'm gonna give it to y'all for time's sake, man. Black Friday is what I'm talking about. Black Friday, right after they celebrate the slaughter and the murder and the rape of the native Indians, they celebrate Black Friday too. And Black Friday was a time where they would sell slaves at a cheaper discount because they know, that year was running out, and you got Christmas, and gotta make a little money. Let's go ahead and sell so and so, man. Let's go ahead and sell so and so for a little cheap, man. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of a lot of them so we can make some more extra money. Like they spit in all our faces on Thanksgiving. And the worst thing about it, man, a lot of our people gonna go out there and just shop until they drop, man. Shop until they drop. I'm not telling you that you can't do that. I'm not saying that. But I'm just showing you on how they insult blacks and Native Indians on Thanksgiving, man. Like, y'all don't understand what type of people we're dealing with, man. We're dealing with a type of people who will beat you to half a death inch of your life. So they'll whip your back until you pass out unconscious. Then come pour salt and lime juice in your wound. We dealing with a type of people like that. This is why we shouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving, man. I'm going to show you how much money so like we're going to show you how much money. Good night, man. We're going to show you how much money is made on Thanksgiving. This is just another article, man. It says this right here. It says research shows Americans will spend roughly $55.9 million more on their Thanksgiving bird this year. Y'all niggas about to spend $55 for a dry ass turkey. They said turkeys are estimated to cost Americans $1.1 billion for Thanksgiving for 2020. That turkey, y'all niggas don't even eat that much turkey in the rest of the year. Come on, man. For the turkey, you really telling people out here spending $1.1 billion for some turkey, and they're spending $55.9 million more for these turkeys? Come on, man. Good night, man. This is what it says. It says last year, they equated to the expected 290 million Americans gathering to enjoy this yearly feast for 2020. Expected to see an increase of more than 400,000 turkey lovers. Finder has crunched the numbers in order to find out how much Americans are expected to spend on turkeys this coming Thanksgiving. In comparison with last year, we estimated a total of $968.8 million being spent on turkey last year. This is just for the damn turkey. Right. Boy, man. Wish I could hack something. You can go ahead,
If I could. If I did hear you right, you said $1.1 billion, right?
$1.1 billion.
I mean, think about the sides. You know, black people love macaroni and cheese. Black people love yams, they love the greens, and don't forget about the dressing. Oh, Lord.
The dressing.
And the sweet potato pies, pecan pies.
Patty LaBelle pie.
Right. Patty pies. I mean.
Good night, man.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like the size can literally be more than a doggone turkey.
That is true.
So it's gonna be billions of dollars spent this 2020 on this quote unquote Thanksgiving, and people not even realizing what they're truly celebrating, man.
Good night.
It's just so disgusting. I mean, man, think about what blacks and Native Indians can do with just a low percentage of that $1.1 billion.
It ain't even it ain't even a billion of us in America.
Right.
Like, you could take this money, cause like what is it like? What is it about? How many of us is in America? Maybe like they try to say it's maybe 70, 80 blacks and Hispanics in America.
Mm-hmm.
So you got this type of money right here, $1.1 billion, man. Like, that'll do so much for us. Good night, man. You got anything else you want to say else?
Man, I'm just amazed on those numbers and those figures. The crazy thing about it may be more than that.
I believe it's more than that.
That's just what they calculating. The day ain't even here yet.
Niggas about to go crazy over the turkey. And these are people don't understand. Christians don't think the Most High is going to do something to them for celebrating Thanksgiving. They think everything's going to be okay. What y'all don't realize is, do you know how many people were sick in these turkey factories that y'all like to eat? You don't think it was nobody inside of them warehouses that had coronavirus, right? Okay, enjoy your turkey. Go ahead and enjoy it. All right, I'm gonna keep reading. And it says, Finder has crunched the numbers in order to find out how much Americans are expected to spend on turkey this coming Thanksgiving. In comparison with last year, we estimated a total of $968.8 million being spent on turkey last year. This year, our estimate shows that Americans are expected to spend $1.95 billion on turkeys, which is $55.9 million more. This increase is driven by the increase in the price per pound of turkey this November compared to last November. This is based on the projection that 16-pound turkeys will cost $23.81 this year. You got a calculator?
Okay, sorry.
Okay. You could do 2381. All right, and they said 290 million people are supposed to celebrate Thanksgiving.
So like, I'm gonna put this online. So like,
Hey, I was about to say the same thing.
so you said
290 million.
290 million.
I'm just say times $23.81. We're just gonna see how much money that is. I just want to see how much money that is. Good night, but they get rich as hell off us, man. They get filthy rich off us, man.
You ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
So it's 6,904,900,000.
For some damn turkeys. $6 billion.
6,904,900,000.
Now I understand why they have turkey plants. I understand now. You were right. It was more than what we thought.
Right.
People are going to spend $6 billion on one day for turkeys to celebrate the murder, rape, and robbery of a nation of people, man. Like, being the oppressor has to be great, man. Being a murderer has to be great to be in America. Not only did you steal the people's land and murder them and rape them, not only did you do that, but you're going to make $6 billion just off turkeys? And then you got Black Friday right next to it, right? I'm going to do them numbers too. We're going to see how much. Okay, I'm going to put that down. We got $6 billion just for turkeys. Okay, we're going to see how much money America makes on that day, because good night, man. We're going to see how much we whore ourselves out on Thanksgiving. That is crazy, man. That is unbelievable. All right, and then I got another one. How much they saying that? I don't know what the hell wrong with my phone tripping. All right, let me see what this number says right here. Okay, it says, damn. That's crazy, y'all.
Give us the figures out, man.
All right, they saying, okay, they saying per household, it says, man, okay, it's $152
Per household?
spent per person.
Per good night.
Because you got everybody trying to celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you might have one family doing it in their family. So you could do the same numbers, 152. Oh my God. I don't even want to say what the numbers is. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. They said some people spend $500 on Thanksgiving. $500. I believe it.
Shalaka, sir.
Go.
that may be lowballing.
That is lowballing.
I mean, because think about, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have family members come over, man, you're going to spend over $500 for food. And that's just for, just a small family, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe like 6, 7 people.
Right, you know what I'm saying? 6, 7 people, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying? Israel, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though this is, a heathen holiday, a heathen holiday, Shalagia, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure that we do it big.
Hell yeah.
You understand? Like, I was talking to some Jakes at the World today. It was like, man, we may not even do turkey this year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do we gonna have a we just gonna have a big old shrimp broil. I'm like, oh, good night.
Niggas just so like.
I mean, but just think about how much money that's gonna cost.
That's gonna cost some money.
You know what I'm saying? On top of the like the Thanksgiving turkeys and all that.
That's
So,
probably
man,
about.
I'm looking at my head like, oh my goodness, man, they about to start trending, like the shrimp broils for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all this hoopla. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense, man. And that's gonna cost way more money than what was it? What, like the $23 and whatever cent it was
For a turkey.
for a turkey. Think about all the shrimp, the pork sausage, the corn, the what else they have in there? Lobster, crab legs.
People are all going to do that this year. Man, oh my goodness, man. So we talking about they not gonna do the turkey. So rather than you spend, cause I don't know, Judah just love that shrimp broil. What is it called?
Yeah,
A seafood broil?
Something like that.
Israel just love that. I'm talking about. I've seen people go spend $150 getting crab legs and oh my goodness, man. How people gonna waste so much money? I remember being poor. I'm still poor. Ain't nothing changed. But I remember our family struggling so bad on Thanksgiving. And we literally would scrape. Everybody would put $50 together to buy Thanksgiving food. And we poor as hell. We in a 1-bedroom apartment. All the family don't came over. It ain't no room in there.
Right.
Ain't nowhere to sit. But we all mustered up $50 a piece. Everybody took what they had. And my mama in there, I love you, mama, but goddamn. Hey, family member being there, everybody in there. It's the day before Thanksgiving Eve. And my mama was like, are we gonna celebrate Thanksgiving? This way before I even thought about coming into the truth. We was like, well, we ain't got a lot of money. Cause like you said, we already knew Thanksgiving took a lot of money to try to celebrate it. So what we would do was, everybody take $50 or $40 and put it together. So you got $40 coming from 5 people. It's like $200. You go buy the stuff, and it still wasn't enough money to buy the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that is right. People spending more than $200 on food because just to feed maybe 10 people in our household, $200 wasn't enough. And we was taking loans out and everything.
Right.
We'll come up, when it came, we wanted to have a good one. You might spend about $500. You buy Mama buy what? She bought 2 turkeys, 2 hams. She made like 3 pans of macaroni, 3 pans of dressing, a big pot of collard greens. Bless her little heart. She don't want it enslaved over there for this day of murder, man. Good night, man. So like, you got that scripture, Psalms chapter 106, verse 28.
Verse 28. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 106, verse 28. They joined themselves also unto Baal Peor
Go ahead.
and ate the sacrifices of the dead.
And that's what we're doing. That's what Thanksgiving is, man. It is the sacrifice of the dead, man. It's a day that you sacrifice this food and eat all this food for the death of our own people, man. That's what we're doing, man. You spending all of this money for the sacrifice of the dead, man. As if it's a good thing to do, man. Thanksgiving is a horrible day, man. And it is a day where we waste money to show honor to the oppressor, man. Because that's what it is, man. You showing thanks to them for what they done to your people. Like they just winning all over on the board, man. You got any comments or anything? They winning all over on the board, man. Do you know how good they feel on Thanksgiving? They like, we gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, and we gonna get rich. We gonna make $6 billion just off selling turkeys. Just off selling turkeys, we can make $6 billion, and that ain't even talking about the ham. That ain't even talking about the ham. Cause I think people buy more ham than they do turkey.
Oh, that's a fact.
Cause I remember being in the world when I used to work at Walmart, and I used to see people with 3 and 4 turkeys. They had got to a point where they were telling people they were limited on turkeys, on hams they could buy.
Nice.
One Judite sister came through the line. I'm talking about her buggy was full to the max with Thanksgiving stuff. I'm talking about, I was at the bottom, I seen the big old bacon pans she had down there. And then the buggy was just filled. I seen 2 hams. I seen that turkey, seasoning, macaroni noodles, sweet potatoes. Her buggy was full, man. And I sit right there and watch that guy rain and stuff. I was on my break and I'm just looking. Because it's chaos. I didn't want to come in and work that day. And I was like, damn, I should have called out. And it's just chaos. I'm talking about lines are packed, like, in the clothing section for people trying to get this stuff for Thanksgiving. And this sister just spinning. She's spinning. And I watch her reach in her purse and pull out cash to pay for this food. I was like, I know that had to be like $600 worth of food, man.
Right.
And then you at Walmart? Good night. I'm talking about, man, you can't even find, good night. Right now, you can't even get a turkey sandwich in the deli. Hey, y'all got some turkey in the deli? Oh, no, we just sold out. Damn, I just want a turkey sandwich.
Right.
Our people, man, we eat food, man. We eat food of the dead, man. You can read that little verse again back there.
Mm-hmm. They joined themselves also unto Baal Peor, and ate the sacrifices of the dead.
And we eat the sacrifices of the dead. Go ahead.
Verse 29. Thus they provoked him to anger.
Ooh, and that's what we're doing. And it was anything else on it?
Oh, come.
You go ahead.
Thus they provoked him to anger with their inventions, and the plague break upon them.
Ooh, like when you sit down and you try to enjoy that turkey, you think you're gonna enjoy them collard greens and those yams, you're provoking the Most High into anger, man. Because the Most High knows what Thanksgiving is truly about. He knows what these bastards are doing behind closed doors and how they get rich off our foolishness, man. How they get rich off us, man. The Most High knows that. And when the ISUPK comes on the streets and we try to tell y'all not to celebrate it, y'all look at us like we stupid. Y'all tell us to shut up. And there was a sister out there at camp this week, man. The sister was listening. When soon as Officer Dawda said something about Thanksgiving, it kind of hurt her heart. Because she said, what about us? She said, well, what about people who don't celebrate Thanksgiving to do it like how America does it? What about the people that just do it just to bring their family together? And Officer Dawda was like, I hear you, sis. I hear you. But sis, what you don't understand is you're still celebrating Thanksgiving. You're still pouring money into the pockets of America. You're a percentage of this $6 billion that they get. Because you're going to buy a turkey. And like Officer Mardaki said, you might do the seafood broth. So not only do you have to smell chitlins, you also got to smell lobster, shrimp, and crab. Like somebody's going to drop dead just from the smell in that house. Good night. Good night, man. That is horrible, man. That is horrible, man. Like our people are going to provoke the Most High to anger, and he's going to allow plagues to come upon our people. And what are those plagues? What's the plague now that's running rapid in America? Anybody in the comment section that's in the class, what is a plague that is running rapid right now? What is one of the plagues that's running rapid right now? I know y'all know this one. The Bible says we're going to provoke the Most High to anger, and he's going to allow these plagues to come on us. What is a plague? What is the plague that the Most High might allow to come on us right now, man? comments on it?
Not yet.
Come on, y'all. Come on, you go ahead.
Trooper Wild said coronavirus.
Damn right, that is absolutely right. I'm a wild hand. That brother was at camp this week, Glorious Camp. Damn right, that is one of the players the Most High is going to allow to fall upon a lot of our people. A lot of our people going to go out here and celebrate Thanksgiving, and then they going to run into the Walmart for Black Friday sales. And don't be surprised when you see an increase in the coronavirus. Everybody going to go in there and they going to celebrate Thanksgiving, and they going to mask up like they about to go rob a bank and go into Walmart and try to buy every TV they see. All the toys for Christmas. They're going to try to get all the little toys for little baby girl and little baby boy. And, you know, they're going to think they're going to be doing the glorious thing. Go ahead, you got it.
No, just a couple more people was saying, the COVID, the sister of Yaila, Trooper Shannon, Officer Kazak. But I also wanted to say, man, this is on topic as well, too. And be on the lookout for them fake Israelite groups celebrating Thanksgiving as well, too. You know what I'm saying? The fake Israelite groups, these so-called Kemet people,
right,
all about Africa. You know what I'm saying? People that don't, disregard the Bible to the T, and some that quote unquote say that they all about the Bible. But man, watch out for them, man, because they gonna be in there eating that turkey, eating that ham, going for all the sales. So, man.
I'm gonna tell you what they really gonna be eating that on Thanksgiving. That sweet potato pie.
Right.
you gonna see one of the hardest fake Israelite groups in the. You know them purple killers gonna be there. Them purple guys, and we can't forget about them child molesters. You know they down with it. They probably smoking weed right before they eat the Thanksgiving dinner. We ain't doing that roll. Double on us to this turkey I'm about to eat. Come on, man, get out of here, man. A lot of you so-called believers of the Most High who follow God gonna be out here celebrating Thanksgiving. Gonna have the macaroni and cheese, and it's always an excuse from our people. We do it so we can bring the family together. Like, nigga, your family ain't never together. Master told you to bring your family together, now your family together. And then y'all gonna argue half the time y'all there. Gonna argue, gonna fight. It's gonna be some type of situation gonna pop off. Come on, man. It never fails, man. Just watch. Let's see. I want to see who's going to get shot on Thanksgiving. And if I see it, I'm going to make sure I share the article on my page if I'm not blocked. I might be blocked from Facebook. Come on, man. We got to do better, black people, man. We got to stop falling for these things, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop following for these men and let them deceive us, man. Wow. If you could you get me 1 John 3:7? We gotta stop falling for this, man. It's 2020 and we spending $6 billion on some damn turkeys. $6 billion. Do you know what $6 billion is due to the Black and Latino community, man? $6 billion. Come on, they say it ain't nothing but 27 million of us in America already, as it is. If I'm not mistaken, either it's lower than that, I think, right? Come on, man. $6 billion. They could give us so much. Man, listen. $6 billion would do us good. Like, you talking about $1,000 stimulus check. $6 billion, we gonna get more than $1,000, man. Good night, man. You got that scripture from you? All right.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 7. Little children, let no man deceive you.
Little children, let no man deceive you. And that's what our people have done, man. We have been deceived by these oppressors, man. We have been deceived by these oppressors into thinking that celebrating Thanksgiving is a good thing to do, that it really means something. And the only thing we're doing is stuffing the pockets of our oppressors, man. And they probably clocking 10. They probably clocking. I'm gonna see how much money they make on Black Friday. Cause you can only imagine what they make on Black Friday. Man, America balling, bro. They are balling on an unbelievable level. They said Black Friday's online shopping sales hit $7.4 billion. That's just online sales. 7.4 billion. This is how much they say they're gonna plan on. This is what they say they plan on seeing. This is what they make. They said Americans plan to spend $148.5 billion on Black Friday. I need to invest. They need to have a stock that says Black Friday so I can invest in it. I have to get counsel before I invest in it. But if I knew what to invest in on Black Friday, I would invest in it. Go ahead, you got it.
And if I could, man, that's just a number of figuration, man. It's probably definitely gonna be way more than that. And don't forget about the quote unquote Cyber Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Black Friday is kind of, a lot of people, shopping online, but they still have the Cyber Monday.
I forgot about it.
So it's like, it's going to be close to probably, man, $200 billion. Ain't no telling.
I believe it.
Ain't no telling.
That turkey money ain't nothing. I'm thinking the turkey money is something.
Right.
I'm over here tripping like, y'all niggas spending this turkey money. And then you find out they spending this amount of money on Black Friday? I'm in the wrong business or something, ain't I? I need to open up a turkey plant or something, ain't I? I'm just playing. I ain't gonna open up no turkey plant, but come on, man. Look, these oppressors get rich as hell off us, man. And what you gonna see our people, man, you gonna see so many Christians, fake Israelite groups. They will probably being there together, man, with they ribs shopping.
Yeah.
I guarantee you gonna see some fake Israelite moving there.
With the little fringes on the t-shirt.
It's like, yo, what you doing here, brother? Oh, it's just Black Friday, man. I'm just trying to get a t-shirt, get a couple t-shirts, get a couple TVs, so I can watch them when the Sabbath is over. Oh, okay, I hear you. Come on, y'all, man. We spend it. This thing said people are. Oh snap! They got it too. $7.4 billion, man. Just online, man. Just online. They making, okay, you got $6 billion made off turkeys. And I'm just gonna round it all up. I'm just gonna say maybe they do 9, okay, damn, that's just off turkeys. So let's say they do $12 billion off of Thanksgiving. You got $12 billion just off Thanksgiving for the turkeys. And then for people shopping online for Black Friday, that's $7.4 billion. So 12, 13, 14, 15. So we talking about almost $20 billion made from buying turkeys and Thanksgiving and from people shopping online. But then you go down to the other statistics, and they say people that's gonna be shopping all around America, like going in the stores and stuff, man, they gonna make $148 billion.
That's crazy, man.
That $20 billion ain't even nothing. That's like you ain't even gotta buy the turkey. They don't even give a damn about you. Like black people, like we ain't celebrating Thanksgiving. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. Give them Black Friday sales.
Right.
Give them Black Friday sales. Like these are pimps, man. Esau is a pimp. He knows how to pimp us, man. And we fall for it every time. And that's why the scripture says in 1 John 3:7. If you can read that for me again, huh?
1 John chapter 3, verse 7. Little children, let no man deceive you.
Don't let no man lie to you, man. We have been deceived into believing that we're supposed to go out there and partake in Thanksgiving and then go shopping on Black Friday. Was there anything else on that?
Let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous, even as he is righteous.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't let no man deceive you, man. Be righteous, man. Think about what you're doing when you're going to celebrate Thanksgiving, man. Take some time and think about that, man. Take some time, sit back and be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving. Maybe this is a horrible day to celebrate. And you find out the money they're making, and you're just going to be blown away, man. But then when you find out how much they're making on Black Friday, you're going to just be like, damn. They pimping the hell out of our people. Because I went to one Black Friday. I did Black Friday one time out of my whole life. And I did get some good deals. I'm not going to front. It was good deals. But I haven't been ever since I've been in this school, man. I haven't Black Friday shop. And they were so desperate this year that they started doing Black Friday sales early. Like 3 weeks. I went into Walmart. I'm going into Walmart one morning, about to go get some eggs and some juice to make me a little omelet and chill. I walked to the line. I walked into Walmart, and I see like 4 police cars. So I'm like, damn, somebody must have robbed Walmart.
Right.
That's the first thing that came to my mind. So I walk into Walmart, and I see 2 Jakes police officers sitting right there, two Judites police officers sitting right there talking to each other. And then you look down on the other end, you see 2 more. And then got there, next thing you know, like you go to the back, you see 2 more back there, and another 2. So I'm walking through, and I see a sister that worked there. I was like, damn, sis, what happened? Somebody robbed the place? Oh, she was like, no, they getting ready for that Black Friday sale. I was like, damn, you got that many? I mean, what's about to happen? She was like, oh, you know how people they get rowdy? Because the toys are so cheap, this is so cheap, the TVs are so cheap, and people start getting out of hand, so they doing the Black Friday sale a little early. I was like, man, these people are pimping us, man. They pimping the hell out of our people, man. And they know what they doing. They know what they doing. We up here eating this abominable food on the day that they slaughtered the Native Indians. And then we going out there shopping on Black Friday, which was a day where they sold slaves for a cheaper price. Come on, man. We just insulting ourselves day by day, man. Making ourselves look stupid, man. Go ahead, you got it.
Brother Trey Davis said, so no Black Friday?
Get counsel. Speak to the camp leader. Speak to Officer Natazar. I'm not saying not to, I'm not saying to do it, but I'm just letting you understand where it comes from. I mean, you might see some sales out there. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure we'll find out this week about Black Friday. Now, I'll make sure I ask General Muhammad in class myself about celebrating Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if you can work on Black Friday, get some of that. If you can work on Thanksgiving, get some of that Thanksgiving money, man. I know they paying people time and a half to work on Thanksgiving. You know, I already told Maria, she was like, babe, you want me to go to work on Thanksgiving? I said, are we going to celebrate Thanksgiving? She was like, no, that's what I'm asking. Can I go ahead and go to work? I was like, yes, make that money. Get that money. We need that. They going to pay you time and a half and overtime because you're working on a day that they consider a holiday. Get that money. We ain't Black Friday shop in so long, I can't recall. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm just be wise with some of the things you do, man. Be wise. Like I said, all you brothers and sisters that's coming into the school, man, be careful with this Thanksgiving, man. Be careful trying to go around your family and sit amongst them while they celebrate Thanksgiving. Because that's what they want. They want you there. They want you sitting in there with them so they don't feel so bad. They going to fish you that plate. Somebody going to slap you some ham on it. They want to see what you're going to do. As you always saying, I'm an Israelite. I believe in the Bible. I believe in the laws, statutes, and commandments. I don't celebrate this. I don't do that. I don't believe in this. So they're going to test you. They're going to come on in, get some more macaroni and cheese. If she fished you a plate, she gonna have the ham on there, the cornbread, no, the dressing. Some people have cornbread and dressing. I've seen it before. You gonna have the collard greens. The plate gonna be so heavy. You gonna be like, I gotta eat it. And you gonna eat it, and your family gonna lose all respect for you, cause they gonna know. Guess what? He's a liar. He's a liar. He's just like us. And like I said, they're gonna take you right back. Come on, man. Fire the weed up. Snort the powder. Smoke the crack. Whatever people do. Good night, man. Slacker. Could you go to Proverbs 4:17?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 17. For they eat the bread of wickedness.
They do what?
For they eat the bread of wickedness.
That's what our people are doing right now, man. We eat the bread of the wickedness, man. The wicked, man. That's what we're doing right now, man. And our people think that this is just something so glorious to do, man. Our people eat the bread of the wicked, man. And we're partaking in all of these things as if it's a good thing to do. I know you want to see your family. I know you do. I know you want to see your family. I know you want to kick it back with your family members you ain't seen in a long time. But you got to have some honor and respect, man. You got to listen to the Most High. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving this year, man. And they already say they canceling Thanksgiving due to coronavirus, which I don't know how the hell they're going to do that. I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that. They ain't going to cancel that Thanksgiving. They might, but they will have that Black Friday. It's like, let me see, let me look at this up right quick. Yeah, they didn't cancel Thanksgiving, but they damn sure don't want you to have huge gatherings. They don't want a lot of people to be in the house celebrating Thanksgiving like they usually do. Because, you know, Esau, when they celebrate Thanksgiving, they go out. They go all in out. That's how you know it ain't really for us either, because, you know, we be struggling to try to have Thanksgiving, but when they have Thanksgiving, they got it at the mansion. They got the special non-dry turkey. They got the hams on top of hams on top of hams. All type of food, cooking a potato salad with the raisins in it.
Good night.
Raisins and carrots and potato salad. Good night. Go ahead, you got it.
Trooper Sean said, me and my brother every year give out turkeys this year, and he gave out turkeys and ham, and I didn't participate in it.
Oh man, so like your brother, he gives them out to the neighborhood. He's saying it like that.
I'm not certain how he's saying it.
Hey, your son, was your brother giving out turkeys and hams in the neighborhood? Like, was y'all Nino Brown in that thing? On the back of the truck with the turkeys on the back, just passing them out. I remember when we was in the hood, the motorcycle gangs used to always come through and give out turkeys. These the same people that beat the hell out you and do the worst to you. Come through your hood on a motorcycle. And a lot of people were so ashamed to go get the turkeys for them. Because, you know, them black people, they like, oh, nah, I ain't about to get no turkey right here. Some people went and got it, and good night, man. Good night. Somebody wanted to donate me a turkey. I said, just hold it for me until December the 5th. I might get it then. I'm gonna get counseled before I take that turkey. Last thing I want my brother believing that I celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right.
Like, I didn't even go get no ingredients for some of my family members. They calling me, baby, you can take me to the store to get me some cheese and bacon pans for Thanksgiving. Oh, let me give you a call back. I'm not doing it. I can't. I love you enough not to participate in it. If I didn't love you and care, I would have did it. But we know how much of a dishonor it is to celebrate Thanksgiving, man,
Right.
and what it really means and what it stands for. Okay, somebody say something?
He said, Trooper son said, so yeah, they was, passing that out in the neighborhood.
Oh snap! Big Sean, big Sean, they got the Nino Brown and the thing passing out the turkeys. Yeah, you did right by not participating in it. Last thing you want to do is be out there with a Hebrew Academy with a with an ISUPK shirt on, passing out turkeys. Somebody gonna notice you. It's gonna be somebody you wouldn't think who watch the videos in classes, and they gonna see you out there passing out them turkeys with that UPK shirt on. It's like, hey, I know him. Hey, you went to UPK? Yeah. So why you passing out turkeys? I'm gonna go sit in the truck. But now you don't got confounded and cut, man. That's like us, man. That's like brothers right now in the school that's been in the school for a long time, falling victim to the lies and just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a plate with the family. And when you come over, they're gonna be so happy. The family gonna be so happy to see you when you come over there. It's like, hey y'all, oh look who it is, look who it is. He came over here. What's good, Carl? What you need? What you need? I just wanted to get the plate. Yeah, come on in, man. They gonna give you the plate. They gonna get you drunk. Next thing you know, you gonna find yourself eating in the kitchen, celebrating Thanksgiving. All right. Anything that I tell you, I had asked for another scripture, so like.
No, Proverbs chapter 4 and 17.
Okay, kind.
Still reading this. All right.
Okay. Could you get Habakkuk 2 and 12?
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 12.
Alright, so this is what our people don't understand. There is a judgment that is coming upon this oppressor called Esau for what he's done to our native Indian brothers. You know what I'm saying? There was a punishment that's coming. And the last thing we want to do is be a part of that, man. We don't want the Most High to do to us what he's going to do to these oppressors, man. You can go ahead and read it up.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
And it's going to be destruction, because woe means destruction. There is a destruction coming to this man that built this town on blood. How was America built? How was Boston, Massachusetts built? How were all of these various cities and states built? It was built by bloodshed, man. It was built by the destruction of the native Indians, man. That's how these places were built. But the Most High says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, man. The Most High saying destruction to him for building this town with blood, for making treaties with the native Indians and not upholding them, for coming on the land and killing all of the buffaloes, man. Killed all the buffaloes so the native Indians wouldn't eat. Couldn't eat. I'm talking, they killed so many buffaloes that they had a picture of a devil standing on all of these bones of these, what is them thing called? The buffaloes. I'm talking about, man, they had to be maybe like, it might have been millions of skulls up. You ever seen that picture before? With the oppressor standing on that, the buffalo skull? Man, that might have been a million skulls out there, man. So it looked like a mountain. They killed that many buffalo just so the native Indians couldn't eat, man. Come on, man. We gotta wake up and realize who we really dealing with, man. You dealing with that. That's why the Most High says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, man. Could you get Nahum chapter 3, verse 1?
Nahum chapter 3, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Woe to the bloody city.
The Most High said what?
Woe to the bloody city.
Woe to the bloody city. Destruction to the bloody city. Go ahead.
It is full of lies and robbery.
America is what?
Full of lies and robbery.
That's what America is. Full of lies and robbery. That's what this land is. When you celebrate Thanksgiving, that's what you celebrate. You celebrating a bunch of lies, man. Read that again up.
Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery.
That's what America is. That's what Thanksgiving is, man. That's what Thanksgiving is, man. It is the day that you honor America for the robbery and for the lies and for the cities of blood, man. What do you think? Wherever you live at right now in America, that is a city of blood. How do you think they got these lands? By sitting down and talking and, you stay on that side and I stay on this side? Or did they kill the Native Indians and murder them, man? Rape their women, kill their children, set them on fire while they was in their teepees. Set them on fire while they were in their teepees, man. Sleep, ambush them and just set the teepees on fire, man. Come on, man. You can't partake in this, man. Don't do it. Don't go to the family's house for Big Mama's sweet potato pie. I know. Hey, I know it's good. I know it is good as hell. I know it's good, but don't go do it, man. Because as soon as you do it, you got to partake in the sins too from America, man.
Right.
Because you're partaking in the wickedness that they're doing, and there's going to be a punishment that's going to come to America, and then there's going to be a punishment that's going to come upon you for following in the footsteps of the wicked, man. That's why we tell our people to wake up and not to do these things, man. So, like, you got it up?
Yeah, Brother Trey Davis said, would you get a plate the next day?
No, I wouldn't even do that. I mean, if your family knows what you about and what you believe in, stand tall on what you believe in, stand tall on this, I'll let that food go bad before I eat it. And we have done it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have done it. It's been plenty of our family members, hey, y'all coming over to eat? We cooking Thanksgiving over here. Nah, me and the kids, we're going to chill. Well, tomorrow come get you a plate. Oh, okay. And still don't come get the plate.
Right.
We know after 3 days you got to throw that food out.
Exactly.
You go ahead, up.
And should like it. If you want to show just a tad bit humor, you understand? Like, like while they gathering, like they got their food or whatnot, like order you some DoorDash or something like that. You know
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a car, like just go get your own food, man. Like you don't have to have that specific meal that day.
Right.
You can have that meal any type of year throughout the whole year.
Right.
You don't have to be specifically that day.
Damn right.
And if you want to do insult to injury, you understand? Have that same meal, just not that day. You know what I'm saying? Like have it like like July or September, January, whatever the case may be.
Right.
It doesn't have to be that specific day, man. You know what I'm saying? Order you some food. You know what I'm saying? Like have them come to the door. Like while they doing their little prayers over the pork, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And walk right past them. Eat that food right in front of them, like go to your room or go out and do something else, man.
Right.
You don't have to participate in it. Why? Because the Most High is not participating in it.
Damn right.
You understand? So like,
Damn right. That's heavy, up. That is heavy, up. That's right. Don't participate in it, man. Order you some DoorDash, man. That's the best thing to do, man. Talking about they in there eating this food. Find out if they delivering pizza one day.
right.
Get you some wings and a pizza. Come through the house eating the wings and the pizza. And watch how your whole family look at you crazy. Why you order food when we cook food? Oh, I'm good. I ain't eating none of that. They gonna tell you, oh, you taking that Bible a little too serious. Yes. Take it serious.
Right.
All right, well, then we're going to go ahead and close out the class. I know General Yohana's doing the grill for the night. All right, we'll close out the class. You want me to do it? I got you up. All right, ISUPK security announcements. We are the One West, started out of One West. It's like we are the ISUPK, started out of One West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, it's like he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 through 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'asharah, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations will be the Feast of Dedication, which is Hanukkah. It'll be the 25th day of the 9th month by the space of 8 days, which is Wednesday, December the 9th, 2020. For 8 days, you can read this in 1 Maccabees chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. All right? Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, shalom.